Last June, a First Coast News investigation found that several dogs competing at the Best Bet Casino in Orange Park tested positive for metabolites cocaine. And shortly after that discovery, 2 dog trainers were suspended. And since then, those trainers say their livelihoods have been at a standstill and they can't find work anywhere in the business. First Coast News' Julia Janae is live in the Information Center with why they believe they should have their licenses back. Julia?
Jessica, in this 10-page motion filed by the attorneys for those 2 Greyhound trainers, it says the state's gambling division has been caught with its proverbial pants down. And for that reason, it demands the court reinstate their suspended licenses so they can go back to training dogs.
It's been over 6 months that Charles McClellan and Natasha Nemeth have been blocked from training dogs in Florida. This came after repeated tests of the dogs they cared for came up positive on race day for BZE, a cocaine metabolite. Back in September, both trainers challenged the state's rules and protocols used to test their race dogs. Then in December, a judge ruled partially in their favor, striking down procedures and a manual used by the state to identify those drug-positive samples. The judge said that manual shouldn't have been used for the last 2 years, but the licenses for the 2 trainers have remained suspended.
I had to move to North Carolina to find a job.
Okay.
Because my name is mud around here.
This is the last time we heard from McClellan in a hearing in October.
Can't find a job nowhere in the business I've been 40 years in.
According to their new motion, their reputations have suffered and they have been unable to work in the only career they know. Their attorney, Jennifer Rosenblum, told us they are pleased with the judge's decision, but they are frustrated that the state continues to prosecute trainers using invalid procedures.
Now, the state's gambling regulation division, they have responded. They filed an appeal with a higher court. They say that that manual, though it is owned by all of their staff members, it is not required. We don't have any word yet on how the judge will rule on those trainers' updated requests to get their license back as soon as possible. Jessica?
All right, Julia, thank you very much. Well, we've been following this case since last year. Any word on what's happening with the dogs who tested positive for the drugs?
Well, we did ask the kennel that right after the story broke. We were told that the dogs, that they're healthy and they're doing fine. Now, the kennel doesn't believe that those trace amounts of cocaine harm the animals, but up to now, the state has had a zero-tolerance policy for those prohibited drugs. Jessica?
Interesting. Okay, thank you very much.